Hello, I'm Mick O'Regan. Zero Emissions Byron invites you to view several homes on the New South Wales far north coast. Homes that have been designed or retrofitted for a lighter footprint. Our aim is to share with you the impact people can have in whatever space is available to them. Now, some homes are owned, some are rented, some are high-end upgrades, and others are things that a handy DIYer could do. Some changes are inside, others are outdoors. You get the picture. Today I'm visiting Robert and Claire, a couple who've recently moved to Lennox Head on the New South Wales North Coast. They bought their home in February 2020 and embarked on a comprehensive retrofit suitable for the subtropical climate. What they achieved is not only an energy efficient, sustainable home, but one that is really great looking and very comfortable to live in as well.
For me, it's been very satisfying to retrofit a project home so that the house and the electric vehicle run on the power of the sun.
Built in 2016, the project home had several features that Robert and Claire were looking for. The common areas face north. The block had 200 square metres or so of plantable land in that north-facing area. There were large north and west-facing roofs that were great for solar panels, and it was within an affordable budget. Robert and Claire wanted to live in an energy-efficient, sustainable house. They wanted to eliminate their energy carbon footprint, have a home that's resilient to climate change shocks, and be house and transport energy self-sufficient. That was the plan. So, how did they go with turning this into a reality? Well, first of all, and after a fair bit of hunting, they found a house that was fitted out to a basic standard, making the overall cost reasonable enough to retrofit without the risk of overcapitalising. How much did they spend? About $85,000 on the energy and sustainable design improvements.
For anyone considering a renovation or a new building, there is the option of using an architect or a good building designer along with an independent builder. These people will help you through the process of designing a good house that suits you and your site.
The starting point of the retrofit was to improve the passive design elements of the house. Through passive design, Robert and Claire reduced the energy usage and significantly improved their home's comfort. Insulation is the low-hanging fruit for energy efficiency and comfort. Replacing all the non-E-glass standard windows throughout the house was not an option, so instead thermally efficient roller blinds were installed. Lined curtains were made for the large sliding doors in the north-facing lounge, excellent for retaining heat in winter. Outside, they installed window awnings, which, when they're not needed, can simply be rolled up out of sight. The pergolas outside the lounge and office were designed to reduce summer heat gain and are aided, of course, by the passion fruit vines, which can be cut back after harvesting to let in the low winter sun. The solar panels have been sized to supply all the house and electric vehicle needs. There are 10 kilowatts of premium black panels located on the north and west roof slopes. Now, these panels are two-sided, able to generate power from rear reflected light. The battery energy storage is through two 13.5 kilowatt hour Powerwall batteries. To be energy independent, particularly over several days of rain and cloud, you need around 27 to 30 kilowatt hours of battery storage. The batteries keep operating even when the grid is down. Even with electric vehicle charging, Robert and Claire are able to generate more power than they use. The surplus is sold to their energy retailer. With a modern house energy system, it's important to monitor supply and demand. Now, all this information is available on a real-time app which displays solar generation, house demand and battery state of charge. Robert and Claire's mission was to electrify everything in the house. The first thing they did was to disconnect the gas supply. In the kitchen, they replaced the gas hob with a slimline induction cooktop. Now, induction cooktops are space-saving and are up to 10 to 15% more efficient than ceramic. They're also completely safe. Unlike a naked flame, they give off no noxious gases into the house, cool down rapidly and turn themselves off. And they'll boil water faster than an electric jug. Robert and Claire also removed the instant gas hot water system and replaced it with a high efficiency, ultra quiet heat pump. Additional lighting was required, giving the opportunity to use highly efficient LED strip lighting in the kitchen, and also retrofit an antique art decor light to take an LED globe. Part of their goal to live sustainably involves storing and using water more efficiently. To that end, a twin jet shower head was installed, which uses a mere 5 litres of water per minute. Compare that to a standard shower head, which uses 22 litres of water per minute. Robert and Claire have a 5,000 litre water tank, which provides enough water for the whole garden and fruit and vegetables. All paints used inside and outside were VOC free. Now that's volatile organic compounds. And remember, that fresh paint smell is actually not healthy for humans to breathe. Here in the garage, the Kona EV is charged by the solar panels on the roof and the battery system. The car charger has a real-time display of energy flow. Keen cooks, Robert and Claire were insistent that their garden should be productive. The grass has been removed and the land converted to fruit and vegetable growing. Today they have 5 raised vegetable beds and 22 fruit trees. They are now self-sufficient in vegetables and with fruit trees coming on as well.